Good morning, my name's Josh and I'll be conducting a health check on your S80 today. To begin with, round at the near side front of the vehicle, this tyre is on 5mm, there's no cuts or gouges in the tyre itself. And coming around onto the brake pads on the near side front are on 8mm and the discs are in good condition. Coming around, suspension components and mounts on the near side front are all intact and operating as they should be. Coming around onto the offside front, and we do have a bit of perishing occurring to the front wishbone bush. Let's get a bit of clarity on this. The camera's not the best. There we go. So just at the back of the bush, just as you can see here, the bush is deteriorating and is beginning to result in excessive movement. It's not quite ready yet, however, it will crop up on a future MOT or service. Round onto the offside front tyre. This tyre is on 4.8mm, no cuts or gouges in the tyre itself. Coming round onto the brake pads on the front, again on 8mm, and the discs are in a good condition. Coming down the centre of the vehicle now, the exhaust is nice and secure, and there's no leaks down towards the rear axle. Coming down to the rear axle now, all the suspension components are intact and operating as you'd expect. No excessive movement, none of the bushes, all the mounts. Springs intact, shock absorber's not leaking. Coming on to the offside rear tyre. Offside rear tyre is on 3.5mm. And slightly more wear to the outer edge, nothing penetrating the tyre. Going on to the rear brake pads, a bit difficult to get the camera in, but the rear brake pads are also on 8mm and the discs are in good condition. Coming across the axle to the near side rear tyre is on 6mm flat. There's no cuts or gouges in the tyre itself. And finally, coming round onto the brake pads on the rear are on 8mm. And that concludes the vehicle health check. So just a couple of things I'd like to run through with you. First one is right in front of you, and that is the near side number plate bulb wants replacing. Looks like the bulb's kaput, so we'll get that sorted for you. There's also the offside front wishbone bush. Now, it is beginning to deteriorate. It's not quite ready yet, however, it will crop up on a future MOT or a service. And finally, the reason the car is hard starting is because the glow, four out of 5 of the glow plugs have failed, and we would recommend that you get a set if they look like they've been in there for the same amount of time. I'll pass all this information on to the service advisor and he'll be in touch. Thank you very much and have a nice day.